What's up, everybody? This is your boy Android Angel here. Just wanted to bring to you the first ever full-length recorded with audio base tour of my single-player random gen on 7 Days to Die. As most of you, if anybody of you have seen my previous video, it was just a brief little 6-minute video clip of my base that I had originally started building. Currently, I don't have the necessary recording equipment or editing software to bring to you any proper YouTube content. So for the next few videos, I will be recording everything on my PS4. On this episode, or on this video, I'm basically just going to be going over my base tour again, doing an actual decent base tour. Hopefully I can get everything to work right. We'll see how things go. Hope you guys can understand everything I'm saying. I know I have a bit of a speech issue, but well, this is the best I can do. So as soon as we get done loading up here, and there we go. Alright, well, we started up here in the main part of my base, which, as you can see, it's Horde night already, day 49 Horde, and it is 2:57 in the morning. I do have my forges running to hopefully attract some screamer hordes with it. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys some zombie killing here. And as soon as morning breaks and the Horde night's over, I believe I will take you guys on a proper base tour. So let's see what we can figure out here. Ah, there they are. Hiding out over here. What are you doing down there, dude? Yeah, I apologize for this. My aim's not the greatest. I'm not much for a bow. I usually like to do melee, but for Horde nights, I like to change it up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Fat boy's down. Okay, let's see. Where's everybody else at? I know I started to loaded the game up pretty late in the Horde night, so figured I'd have more than that by now. Yeah, just keep an eye out here. It looked like they were coming from this way anyway. But no, while we're kind of standing up here, as you can see, this is the home base where crafting and living quarters are. I might take you in here in just a minute, let you see what I got inside. Not real extravagant, still a work in progress, but there's been a lot of work that's went into this base already. As you can see over there, I took a former Bob's Diner and I decided that I'm going to turn that into my crop farm. As you can see from here, I've got it lit all the way around with torches, which that was fun. I had to do a lot of hunting to get that, and that took a few in-game days. I do have my zombie settings to walk at night. I don't like running zombies. Basically, I set up the classic zombie rule set the hard way. I set it up manually in the options at the beginning of the load screen. But no, that over there will eventually become my actual my crop farm. Like I said, I'm going to do a second wall around the outside to help reinforce it. As far as the top goes, literally on the roof, there will be crops planted and other things. The building you see there on top that I put up is basically just like a barn. I think I might put some hay bales up in the top loft and some other stuff, do some other building, make it look like an actual stable barn. Alright, Horde night's over. Sadly, you guys didn't get to see a whole lot of it, but we might run into a couple zombies here and there as we do the quick tour here. Um, but anyway, yeah, this right here is my home and my crafting center. As you can see, I have a workbench, which ironically I found in one of the crates on inside the building I'm currently standing on top of. I built a desk that has nothing in it, really. It'll probably be home to important things like schematics and magazines and other reading materials that you pick up throughout the game. As you can see, I've only got 2 forges going, they're both running all the time. Because when I'm here, I like to draw in screamer hordes. Forgot what I was making here. Oh, okay, that's right. I was making cement. Yeah, I've been upgrading both these all these buildings to cement. It's not been easy. I've had to do a lot of grinding on getting materials for it. As you can see, I got some iron and stone going here, but I don't believe I have anything in my cement mixer. Yeah, I got a little bit left in here. We're not going to mess with that right now. In here is my basically crap storage at the moment. I kind of didn't plan this build out very well, so you have to forgive my sign placement. It's literally not the best. HTPM here basically means healing, tools, parts, and materials. Top being healing, you know, look here, all my healing stuff. Tools, you know, pickaxes, things like that. Random parts that I've pulled off of cars and breaking things down with my wrench. And this down here is my materials, which is basically what I use for crafting, the raw materials. We'll go take a quick little stroll up top here. As you can see here, I have a little deck. Basically, this is just like a look point. I went with a watchtower style home and base on top of this place. And up here in the top of this, like you can see, yes, I know you're probably thinking, why the hell does he have a tree farm? Well, that's not actually a tree farm. I just threw a bunch of trees over there because that's going to be my rooftop park. I'm eventually going to cut all them trees out and build a little park, like a rest park up there at the top of that building. Just because I want to, and because I like going to the park and relaxing. We'll go up this ladder here. And up here, this is where I turned into the sniper tower deal. It sounds like I got some zombie friends down there. Where are you at? Where you at? Yeah, where the hell is that thing at? Gotta be down there somewhere. Yeah, I kind of got the sound turned up a little bit, but I kind of wanted you guys to hear everything. So, basically left it the way it was. Wow, I hope he's not in my base. Oh, this very well might be a screamer, guys. Yeah, screamers, they're a pain in the ass during the day. They annoy me. Doesn't sound like they're down there breaking anything, just making a lot of fucking noise. I'm kind of hoping if it is a screamer, I'm hoping she'll see me. Take the little bitch out. I don't know if anybody else who's played this game noticed, but the screamers, they look a lot like the little bitch from the movie The Ring. Has anybody noticed that? Where is that damn thing at? It's out here somewhere. Where the hell is she? I don't know, guys. You may have to go down here and look for this little bitch. But yeah, that's basically the top of my base. Let's go down here. I'll take you on another little bit more of a tour here in a minute. Ooh, almost fucked up there. But I have hay bales down here because I don't like breaking my damn leg. But every now and then it does happen, and it sucks when it does. Where are you at? Are you down here tearing a hole through my place? There you are. Little digging in my base for you, little hole. No wonder I heard her. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some work done down here. Good thing is I'm undetected, which means there's no zombies around me that can sense me, which is good. But yeah, as you've seen there, the holes in the side of the wall. I really got to get this pit done. This is basically going to be my kill floor. I only went down 4, but I went road to road, and I only went down like 4, maybe 5 blocks. This little pillar of concrete and wooden iron and torches here is actually an access down into another tunnel that leads into this one over here, which I think I'll take you through that real quick so you can see how these bases are connected. Alright, well, see, if that little screamer had found me in the middle of the horde night, would have had a hell of a horde night. But yeah, over here, and like I said, that's going to be my farm. As you can see, just because I wanted to, for shits and giggles, I found this town and decided to turn Working Stiff Tools, which is the hardware store in the zombie apocalypse, into my main base. I heard something. Heard somebody. Am I hearing shit? It must be one of the background sounds. But anyway, as you can also see over here, I decided to put my park, which is actually currently holding trees, on top of a crack-a-buck. Now, crack-a-buck, for those of you who've never played 7 Days to Die, crack-a-buck, you basically go in there and loot bookshelves to get like schematics, scrap paper, and other things. In this game, you need schematics to learn how to do shit. Get a damn ladder here in order to actually progress skill-wise and tools. But it's basically how that works. But anyway, here's the first hatch. It leads from my main base. Now, I'm still working on some stuff, but when I first came in here and looted this place, I decided I was going to turn it into my base and protect it, and I decided to demolish a bunch of walls. And all the windows and doors that used to be in here no longer exist. As you can plainly see, everything's been torn out. I've started tearing this wall out through to the bathroom, but I haven't got much more done with it. This right here, this hole in the floor that I have yet to seal up, actually has a tunnel that goes from here over to the former Bob's Diner, which is now Bob's Food Farm, or Crop Farm. Open this hatch here. Once again, hatches. Love my hatches. And gotta love them. But we'll close that hatch, and we'll drop down here. This here is the first tunnel I designed. I decided to go with a traditional mine shaft look. The only difference is instead of having a closed ceiling, I decided to put iron bars. A lot of you are wondering why iron bars. Well, the thing is, if the zombies break through all these spikes and I'm down here, I can literally just aim up and shoot them in the head, and when they fall down, I can instantly loot their bodies on top of these grates. I haven't had a chance to do much of that yet, because normally when the zombies show up, I'm usually pretty busy. But as for this hole here, this leads out to that pillar, the kill pit, that I'm working on, which I'm still tossing up ideas on that. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do it. I may go deeper, I may put some traps and stuff in it, I may make the whole damn thing concrete. I don't know yet. I'm still working on it. But it's working. It's a work in progress. It's coming together slowly. But we'll get there. Um, as you can see, I have a heavy steel door on the inside of this one. Now, this used to be the cracker book. And like I said, bookshelves upon bookshelves that have schematics and magazines and reading materials to learn skills and recipes. Once again, taking out all windows and doors and sealing everything up with solid concrete. I even came back here to the back storeroom, as you can see, and did the same thing back here. I left all the lootable points in here, like cabinets and everything, because every 30 days the loot respawns, and I can easily just come down here and loot it, but I think I may have fucked that up. Oh, wait. What was that? What did I not get here? I must have got something. Anyway. But that's basically what's going on here. I'll take you over here to this shaft, this ladder shaft. Close our door here. I think by placing the player blocks and upgrading everything to player blocks, that I've somehow managed to screw up the loot respawns in here, because it's been 49 days and I've not reached a single... Oh, no, wait. I've not reached a single reloot of either one of these buildings. I don't know what's going on. I think I may have screwed it up by upgrading all this, but as you can see, I started upgrading everything over here to concrete. I got some steel done on the corners and down there on the pillars. But yeah, this is going to be my park right now. It's just holding my trees because I like to have some nature to look at from my building over there, which you can see the backside of it here. But that's pretty much my base so far. I will be doing a lot more later. This isn't actually going to be my true content playthroughs. I do have a new game set up, another single player random gen that I intend to work on. I plan on starting it sometime very soon in the near future. When I do that one, you guys will be with me, and we'll be doing that together. But that's basically what I got base-wise. Like I said, in the first video, the 6-minute video that had no audio, the name of this place, I called it Hordeville Catacombs. And the reason for that is because, unlike a lot of your 7 Days to Die content creators and the ones who do playthroughs, I decided instead of building everything from the ground up, I would simply take over buildings that are already existed and upgrade them to like super buildings. And the best way that I could figure to connect them was to do like an underground tunnel system, like literally catacombs upon catacombs, so that way I could link everything together. Go to the map here and I'll show you what I mean. As you can see, I have this whole town here, and it's actually a perfect town because when it comes to making concrete and cement and everything, all this destroyed rubble around this town, in this biome that the town is in, is an absolutely perfect place to get crushed sand and stone for days. And I can literally sit here at my base all night and all day grinding out cement and concrete and cement mix to upgrade everything. If we look over here, we have the forest biome, which I'm not sure if you can tell from here, but I've cleared out a lot of the trees over here, and these little white spots are clay. I actually have clay here that I've been mining on, trying to get some clay to build iron bars and shit, you know, because who doesn't want to have iron? Who doesn't want to have clay and all that good shit? But down here, okay, let's see if we can get down here. Sorry, still a little leery about the buttons. I just got off work and I haven't had much sleep, so. But down here, I stumbled across this running around doing some hunting, But all of these little black dots and spots that you can see on here, these are all mines. These are all interconnected mine shafts and open cave system here. There's like a Swiss cheese mine. I decided that, excuse me, when I found this, I was going to turn it into my mining area, my strip pit, or strip mining. And so far I've managed to do a lot of mining in this one. And as you can see here, this one that's square, I've actually managed to clear all that out and square that off myself. But yeah, this is where I've been getting a lot of my iron and lead deposits from. Eventually what I want to do is I want to take and run an underground tunnel that goes probably about 12 blocks deep into the mine shaft here, and I want to run it over to my home base. And I'm going to build an underground, like an actual tunnel with a road, because I do have a mini bike, and it would be so much easier to travel directly from here to here on the mini bike underground where zombies can't find me. And then whenever I get done filling up my mini bike and everything, I just come back, drop it off, and then go back over and do more mining. Another thing that I really like about the idea of taking over a town is if you look over here on this little spot right here, there is another town that is split between 3 biomes. It's split between the plains biome, which is the tan color, the forest biome, and once again the destroyed biome, which is where I got my main base. I want to eventually do an above ground, like a bridge or a pathway that comes off one of the buildings in this place. I think I may take and build a bridge off the roof of this building right here. I'm not sure what that is. I believe that's a hospital or a cop shop or something. It might be a parking garage. I don't know. But I want to take and I want to build a sky bridge, literally from here all the way over to this city here. I want to interconnect my cities underground. Now, there are a lot of POIs and points of interest in between these towns and on this map, which, as you can see, I've kind of did some wandering. I haven't really discovered a whole lot. I found another mining system down here I might come to later, but I found a crossroads here. I may do sort of a water tunnel feature. I may come straight down until I hit the lake and then bring it straight over here, or bring it straight down here in the lake and then over. I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that yet, because building in water is a pain in the ass, and honestly I just really don't feel like taking the time to do that right now because I've already got so much going on. But all the little POIs outside the city and everything that are in these random biomes, like random cabins and shacks and campsites and military bases, I eventually want to take and build above ground sidewalks and pathways to all these little outer points and turn them into like outposts. But the main parts of my base I want to interconnect with underground tunnels. And the reason for that is the main buildings that you see here, like hospitals and hotels and shit, they do give you a lot of loot. And I like to have easy access to loot, because it makes scavenging so much easier. Also, it gives me several opportunities to take on hordes in different base designs. But I'm kind of at a standstill right now with just the 3 buildings I'm working on and this kill pit back here. Because this kill pit's going to take me for fucking ever. As you can see, I haven't even finished digging it all the way down yet. I still got all this. I've probably got another layer of destroyed stone and rubble that I have to dig through before I get down to the dirt again. And if you notice over there in the corner, of the texture and the colorations, that is a whole corner full of clay. That is a clay deposit in this town. I got a lot of my clay from that, and that's how I managed to build most of the stuff I have. But that gas station right there, I don't know what I want to do with it yet. I may in one of my later videos decide to host some kind of contest for anyone who likes and subscribes to my videos. Uh, I may do a little contest to see if any of my viewers and subscribers can come up with an idea, creative idea. It kind of ties into the whole Hordeville Catacombs concept. We got another screamer already? Where is the little bitch? Oh my god, I hate those screamers when I'm trying to do that. I hate doing that, but it's cool because the screamers, they bring in zombie hordes, which is good for looting. And yeah, those, they just bring in a few little hordes. Sometimes they bring cops, you might get some dogs. Oh shit, I gotta replace those bars. I forgot I took them out to do some upgrading. But yeah, as far as that goes, I like to do screamer hordes. You know, they help increase, they draw in zombies. You don't have to wait until horde nights or go looking for them. They just, sense your heat map with the forges and everything running, and they come running. And when they do, they bring their friends with them. But yeah, no, like I was saying, with this gas station over here, I may do a top 3 best suggestions deal where I take the top 3 best ideas for adding to the adding to the current base build, and find some way to combine them. You know, then turn it into a parking garage / ammunitions cache / hospital or whatever. I mean, whatever anybody decides to do. Hell, I may just turn it into a huge ass pool. I mean, it's whatever you guys can come up with. But yeah, no, this playthrough here, the one that you're in, is basically just going to be us working on this base, just to kind of goof around and experiment with things, play with things, try some things out, you know, work together, maybe come up with some ideas to do future base builds. I do have the zombie spawn setting on very low because, one, I have a lot of work to do here, and I just really hate and get annoyed by zombies just randomly showing up and interrupting my fun time. Because one of the things I love to do in this game is building, because there's so much shit you can do. Oh look, another airdrop. Yeah, I may end up having to do an episode of that, because the simple fact is, those airdrops come every 24 hours, and I've got a shit ton out there in the map that I haven't even found yet. But I haven't really been hitting those up because, one, most of what I get is medical shit. As you've seen from my storage chest in here, I really didn't need any medical supplies. And I'm not getting a whole lot of good, like, tool and weapon loot drops off of it or anything, so I don't really dick with them. But I do leave them on because if for some reason I'm out exploring or hunting or something and I come across them, I'll pick them up if I can. But I really just don't like to dick with them. Another thing you guys are probably wondering, why do I have 4 empty spots here? Why is this not finished? Interesting little story about that. I was gonna I did have upgraded concrete blocks here, but as I looked over here, I was like, you know, it would be really cool to have just like a little slope bridge that I could take from here all the way across the road to my crop farm, so I wouldn't have to go down into my tunnels as much. But what my intention is with the whole farm thing is I want to do another layer of reinforced concrete, or concrete reinforced steel. Steel reinforced concrete, sorry. Oh, God, I've been up too long. But steel reinforced concrete walls, double wall around the building. Because I'm going to turn the inside into food storage. Like a fallout shelter type deal, but without being underground. And I'm going to just basically turn the top up here into like farming tools and supplies. I'll have storage chests and everything in there to have my gardening hose and shovels and everything, and I'll store my fertilizer and my dirt and all my seeds up there in that. And I'll put, like I said, hay bales up there in the loft, you know, so we have an actual legitimate hayloft. And then I'll just plant, you know, grassy ground and stuff on the top of the building around it, and, you know, hoe it up and row it up, so that way I can plant rows and rows of stuff. As far as this base goes, I just kind of threw this together, and it looks like shit, but I'm so far into upgrading it that I really can't do much to tear it down, and I don't feel like tearing it down, because honestly it took a lot of fucking work. Literally everything I dug out of this pit in the back of my base here is what went into building this. So it's not like I wasted it. I mean, I reused it to build what was already on it. But anyway, I've got a few things I've got to do today, guys. So I think I'm just going to leave you with what little bit I could show you. And I apologize once again for the crudeness and the crappiness of this video. Hopefully, if you guys like and subscribe down below, or leave comments and let me know what you think, I'll be able to provide you with a little bit better content on my raw record on the PS4 PlayStation, the PS4 system, and my headset. But yeah, I think I'm basically just going to leave you guys here with this for now. I think in the next video I might skip a few hours in game, and when I do my next video we'll start out with Horde Night. So as far as that goes, guys, thank you very much, and like I said, if you want to leave any comments or questions below, your likes are appreciated. If you want to, if you like the content, click that thumbs up. Make sure that you help me get this channel going, because I really want to bring you guys a lot of content. Subscriptions are even better, so I'll catch you guys later. Peace.